Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing an individual zodiac sign reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your North Node. When I say all those planets and things right there, if you're not aware, you can go online, you can Google free natal chart, and they'll give you a bunch of web results, and you can go to one of those sites and get yourself a free natal chart. And you do have to know the exact time of your birth. If you don't know, don't guess at it. Put 12 noon. But if you do have the exact time of your birth, it is so cool to go and get the map of the constellations at the precise moment you were born. It kind of gives you, another insight into your personalities and how you navigate life and how to get through certain obstacles and things. It's just really cool to know that, there's certain, the constellations and their influences over you in your lifetime. So I think it's brilliant. I am an Aquarius sun, but I'm a Leo rising, and for the past 3 months I have been identifying way more in a way. So yeah, go online and get one of those if you do know your birth time and city state where you were born. It's really kind of cool. Again, this one's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your North Node. Your heart is the best guide. If it resonates, there's something for you. If it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, spit it out. Move on. No big deal. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Cancer. Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sign of Cancer. One more time. All right. Thank you in advance. First two cards are current energy. Two of Pentacles. King of Cups. Heart space. Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. And possible outcome, Four of Swords. King of Swords. So, and underlying energy, which you might not be aware of. Devil. Two of Swords, Ten of Swords. So, some thought processes, which, when I look at it, okay, let me back up and, there's a Cancer out there who is completely unsure on how they've got themselves so, well, you're not looking, well, okay, heart space, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So in your heart, you're looking at all the anxiety and like you can't figure out why you can't sleep and why you're having all these issues. Like you might be depressed, or it seems like my reality right now sucks. That's what this Knight is looking at. But this is in your heart space. And then in your current energy, your emotions are like all over the place. Like you don't know why, like maybe you're crying at things that should be happy. You feel like you're letting people down, which is adding to the anxiety and issues. This is like, why can't I say I'm going to do something and just do it? Like, I'm falling short of all of my goals. Well, it's because you're thinking too much. Cancer, you're thinking too much. This is possible outcome. It's going to put you on your back. Which, if you're starting to have some anxiety, depression, here's the Devil card, some addictions, major blocks going on with the mental processes. You are going, this is fast track to on your back. Like looking at the Tweedle stars going, wow, what just happened? Like, this isn't me. How did I wind up in a short stay at the Net farm, kind of thing. I've been in I'm wearing a freaking mental places shirt. Please, if that's where you need to go to get some rest, reprieve, reflection, go. Do what you have to do to get yourself better. Whatever that is, only you can dictate that for you. But this is simply a Cancer whose emotions are kind of all over the place, and you're looking in your heart at your head, and your thought process is too much. You're dwelling too much. You're allowing your impulses, which to me that's kind of where the devil card sits, is when you're impulsively doing things without thinking. Well, because when you think about it, your anxiety and you don't like it. It doesn't feel good to think about stuff. So you maybe impulsively use drugs or drink or watch, too much TV or play too much video games or have too much sex or stay at work too long, or, you're doing things to avoid your feelings. And you're thinking about your thoughts more than your feelings. Woo, you're all over the place here, Cancer. This is simply Ten of Swords. This will put you on your back. This is I believe that's exactly where Spirit is saying you need to be. Because you need a rest. You need a break. You need to actually heal, meditate. If you need to go visit a mental health facility for a little while, there's nothing wrong with that. It will get you out of whatever the day-to-day humdrum is, so that you can sit and look at where your feelings are, why your thought processes are taking you to places where you're needing to go to a mental institution, mental health. I'm kind of with George Carlin's about the euphemisms and the soft language. You call it what they are. It's nothing wrong with, a mental health institution or facility, whatever. I've been to several. I'm perfectly fine. My brain works great. It was my heart. All those times I back and I can say it was my heart that needed healed, not my head. I was using my head too much. Your head's good for like reptilian, must eat, cellular synapses in it that just scientists are just now finding out that there is a little brain inside your heart, and that the electromagnetic field around your heart is way stronger than the one that's in your brain. We've been overthinking things for far too long. We need to get back, and that's what meditation is so good for. Please meditate if that's something you're not in practice of. If I had God Force on the world for 30 minutes, I'd make everyone meditate. Seriously. But that alone will save you trips to mental institutions. Just meditating. And don't say you can't do it, because if you can or you can't, you're right. Just say, I'm going to try and take those first. I started with walking meditation, just counting my breathing as I was walking places. And I'm setting the intention to do this, and I did it. And it was life-changing for me. I found me. It was the best discovery I ever could have made. And it's all that I could do for this Cancer here. You're on your way to being, so mentally exhausted. And that's okay. If that's what gets you to you, then that's where you go. But this is using a brain way too much, where we just need to get back to heart-centered, heart healing energy. I hope this helped, Cancer.